And our word for today on this memorial of Saint Scholastica on this Monday, February the 10th, our word for today is bright light shining in the dark. No, I'm just kidding. It's just light. Light is the word for today. And here to talk about it is Father Mark Davis. Good morning, Father.
Hey, Father.
Good morning, Dave. Good morning, Ron. Oh, yeah, I was wondering, it's only one word you're slipping.
Yeah, I thought I might throw you off, so I might add a word or two to it, but we'll let you go with one today.
Hey, Ron,
Yes.
Are there still any tickets for the Magic of Marriage this coming Saturday?
Well, I did not mention it because they are full up, but that's going to be it will be a magical evening. It is the 19th, I think, annual marriage dinner at St. Joe's Maumee at Parkway Place, and it's coming up Saturday, the 15th. And you're going to be the keynote. You're doing the magic show, and we're celebrating the magic of marriage.
It'd be great fun.
Yeah.
Just
great.
like you're
So
sold
the
out for
word-
Jesus,
Well,
that event is sold out.
Yeah, you
So,
might call the parish office there at St. Joe Maumee and say, hey, any chance? And, maybe they'll set up an extra table or something. So, yeah, give them a call, 893-4848.
Great. So the word is light, right?
Yeah, it is.
Hello?
Light.
Okay.
Yep, light.
Yep. So after God created 24 hours of alternating darkness and light, one of the angels asked him, what are you going to do now? Oh, I think I'll call it a day.
I'll call it a day. Oh, very cute.
That's good. I like that.
That's good.
In the beginning, there was nothing. Then God said, let there be light. There was still nothing, but now you could see it.
That's good.
So those are our two warm-ups.
I like it.
like
And
it.
here's the thing. Light is probably the most used image in the Bible and in our Catholic tradition than any other image for God's living spirit. And I think we especially think of this when it comes time for baptism, and one of the images of baptism, you think about it, we have candles and light at every Mass, and then our biggest image of the year at Easter time is the Easter candle, because Jesus is the light of the world. But I've always said, guys, to understand light, you have to understand it in the cultural context. Jesus, they didn't have electric lights, so they knew dark. You think about what it's like to be, on a cloudy night with no lights, electric, that you cannot see your hand in front of your face. So when it's dark, you need light in order to see where you are. You need light to see where you're going. You need light not to fall into a pit. You need light not to be attacked by an animal or a predator. You need light to see where you're going, to see where you are, to avoid attack, to avoid pitfalls. You also need light to see who other people are and to see who you are. And if you think about God's Spirit, the living Spirit of the living God, our God, that we receive in the Eucharist and that God gives us through our baptism and in life, that is our whole mission on this world, is to be able to be in contact and filled with as much of God's light as possible so we can see where we are, where we're going, to avoid pitfalls, to avoid attacks, and to see who we really are and to see who other people really are. But of course, Lucifer, the name for one of the names of the devil, means light. It's false light. And so often there is so much light that we try to generate that gets in the way. And it reminds me that you might have heard about, there was a transcript of a radio conversation between a U.S. naval ship and Canadian authorities off of Newfoundland. The Canadians said, please divert your course 15 degrees to the south to avoid a collision. And they have a transcript of this. And then the Americans said, we recommend you divert your course 15 degrees to the north to avoid a collision. The Canadians, negative. You will have to divert your course 15 degrees to the south to avoid a collision. Americans, this is the captain of a U.S. naval ship. I say again, divert your course. Canadians, no, I say again, you divert your course. Americans, this is the aircraft carrier USS Lincoln, the second largest ship in the United States Atlantic Fleet. We are accompanied by 3 destroyers, 3 cruisers, and numerous support vessels. I say again, that's 15 degrees north, or countermeasures will be undertaken. Canadians, this is the lighthouse. Your call.
Light overcame the darkness there.
Thank you, Father Mark.
Thank you,
So,
Father
friends,
Mark.
let's choose the light of God. You won't fight with God.
Protestants believe